Okay, hi guys. So, I promise I've been trying to make this video since I've been here, but I keep crying, so we're not gonna do that right now. I decided that the video that I wanted to make first is actually not gonna be that. It's gonna be broken up to a lot of different parts scattered around because I want to do this channel about like other fun things. But I did want to make this video just letting you know some of the more serious topics that I want to touch on. So it's basically stuff that I've dealt with or am dealing with in my life, so that mostly so that I can like navigate my own feelings. I feel like recording it kind of helps me organize my thoughts, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna start it with being self-conscious because I have a lazy eye, and that's been something that I've dealt with for a long time. I know it looks normal now, kind of, because I can focus on I can see myself in the camera. But usually this eye kind of likes to go inward. So that's it. It just doesn't bother me now as an adult. No one really comments on it. Maybe once or twice, and then they feel bad when they like find out that it's that. But growing up, that was just nonstop harassment. just bullying, constant bullying. I used to grow my bangs out like to cover my whole face. My bangs to like here, like Sia. Yeah, I just tried like so many things, but alas, sorry, that sounded so. But still have the lazy eye. I think it was a lot worse. Like I used to have an eye patch and stuff, but yeah, that had a pretty big impact on my life, and even though it doesn't bother me now, it still does, like, if that makes sense. Anyway, the next one is about being like extremely shy. I've dealt with that my whole life. I've just been extremely anxious. I just always feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't know why. I was a great kid. I was just a super nerd. Like, I never got in trouble, but like maybe that's why I never got in trouble, because I was so scared that I was gonna get in trouble. But yeah, yeah, so I still deal with those feelings. My anxiety is still here, but as an adult, I'm able to take medications, go to therapy. So that's been extremely helpful. But I am still shy, but I'm just learning that that's just who I am, and that's fine. I, yeah, and I think because of the anxiety and the depression and the, just the anxiety and the depression was like, but the PTSD is later. But just those I think really contributed to when I first started drinking, how much I loved it. Like when I started drinking, I could communicate with people, I could talk, I felt like I could be myself, that I was funny, that it was great. It wasn't, but it felt like it, and it felt like it for a long time. I've only been sober for about 4 months now, but it's been really great. This is the longest it's ever been, and it's really sticking. It seems to be sticking really great. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I think I wasn't like instantly like an alcoholic, I'll say that, but I definitely loved to drink a lot, and I think a lot of my friends did too, but they could grow out of it, like they could it wasn't like, yeah, they just didn't get addicted to alcohol like I did. That's what it is. But yeah, I realize that now, and I realize I think I drank enough for my whole life, and probably a couple other people. Like, I'm done drinking basically, and that's like really great to say. Anyway, next is I just wanted to talk more about like personal things in my life, dealing with maybe mental health. So I feel like I have a lot of issues also dealing with the like music scene that I was in, like, you know, just was a fan of a bunch of music, if that, and like getting taken advantage of by grown men when I was 16. That probably had like something to do with it, you know. Maybe the like revenge porn site when I was like 18 could have something to do with it, you know. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but but the music scene also gave me a lot of friends that are like very good friends, and I hope I have a lot of them for a long time. A lot of them maybe not so much, but I'm really thankful for a lot. But there was also a lot of messed up stuff before. Probably before like a lot of people knew me. You didn't know me then. But that's how I met the love of my life, my best friend. Sorry, that's hard. So, yeah. I met my husband when I was 18, and we got married when I was 27, and he ended up passing in a car accident with me. Okay, so we're gonna touch on that. That's, I feel like, probably also gonna touch on, while I'm at it, you know, crying right now, another thing that obviously definitely impacted my life was my brother's passing. It was very traumatic for a lot of reasons, and I'll try to touch on that. I'm not really sure what's allowed on YouTube, but just like being not alive on purpose, I think, you know what I mean. So yeah, those are some things that I might get into, but those are very personal. But you know, just in case like I have the sudden urge to like feel some kind of inspiration about it, or feel comfortable talking about it, maybe thinking it'll help someone, you know, I'll try to do that. Okay, and then I guess after that part of those parts of my life comes I have a list over here, that's what I'm looking at. Getting like manipulated afterwards. I really trusted everyone that even remotely knew of David. Some people like would say I remember David, and like I went to every show David played except for maybe a couple, and like I mean, I know I was drunk, but like David, we talked every day, and like we worked together, we lived together, like. But anyway, aside from that, you get manipulated because people can tell you're vulnerable, and obviously, like, that's horrible, but people who are great at manipulating can just tell you're vulnerable, and it's disgusting, but they'll take advantage of that. That happened to me with money. That happened to me with my physical, like physical abuse, like, because I was so vulnerable. And that led to more drinking. You know, I already drank a lot because I was really depressed, and you know, I shouldn't have done that. I was trying constantly to quit. I had a recovery coach, or I still have one, you know. I I'm doing great right now, and I deserve to be doing great because I probably almost died a million times, and I really wanted to stop. You know, it's something I can't stress it enough. Like, it was just alcohol. I couldn't, it was like crazy. I couldn't, you know. So we can definitely get into that and how it is being sober because it's awesome. And I feel like if I make videos like that, that'll help me stay sober. So cool. And then yeah, so like I said, physically abusive relationships, like no one could ever tell you that you deserve to get hit ever. Like, oh, you were drunk? No. You don't get like, no. No one can spit on you. Oh, you were drunk? That's disgusting, and that's not allowed. And we can touch on that as well. And besides all of that stuff behind me, there were some good parts, so I can touch on those, of course. I wasn't able to work for, I mean, I still haven't worked because just my anxiety is just through the roof, and I'll get like into more of that a bit, but I am trying to get back to work, trust me. But like, just dealing with the grief and COVID also, and oh, I was in the car accident that my neck was broken. I broke my arm. Can you see the, how do you twist my arm? Oh yeah, sorry, you can see that because there's a metal rod in there. But so I had to deal with, you know, that, and then obviously the grief of it, the alcoholism of it, and then COVID on top of that. So it's been 4 years since my car accident. So I'm definitely going to be documenting where I'm at. I can definitely tell you some things that maybe helped me and some things that didn't help me. I definitely want to make a video on things not to say to someone who's grieving. I feel like I can definitely do that, and I can definitely make videos on grief. Like I said, my brother's passing was also, you know, very traumatic, and I know other people go through that. You know, there are survivors. I used to go to group meetings for that, and it was very helpful. So we'll get into that. And I don't want this to be too long. I don't really want to edit it. I'm at 13 minutes. So but yeah, we can also touch on oh, and then we can catch up on where I'm at right now, which is California. I'm currently in LA. After all the crazy stuff back in Michigan, I had to move in with my little sister, my best friend in the world. She's always been my absolute best friend, like, just since we were little. Like, anyone who knows us knows that we've been best friends, like, connected. So it makes sense that I'm so happy here, you know. And it's really great, you know. I was always really scared of traveling and stuff. I always needed to be in one spot, but I don't know why I keep looking over my shoulder, but sorry. I am really enjoying my time out here. I had to get rid of so much stuff because I don't think anyone understands how it is when you lose like your partner. You also lose the life that you two had, you know. Like, so I acquired so much stuff because we were living together for 10 years. That's 2 people, and yeah. But I had to get rid of so much stuff so fast, but that feels liberating. Obviously, I saved the things that I can't replace, but like, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. I wish I could have done it better, but there was just so much stuff, and I was so depressed. And in that relationship and a friendship I was in, it was just, that was a period of my life. The last 2 years of my life were the darkest years of my life, and I've been through some shit, okay? Yes, I can say that confidently. because like losing David was bad, but it's just felt like it was just got worse. Like it just got horrible. I was about to lose everything, you know, and I didn't care. That's the scary part. I didn't care. I I definitely care now. That's terrifying. So anyway, yeah, I'm in California. I already said LA, right? So we're moving in a couple days. We're gonna be moving up into the mountains. I think that's Southern California. I've never been there. I haven't really traveled much. I've been to Chicago, you know, Illinois, I guess. Ohio, and Kentucky. That's all. Oh, Michigan, you know, I'm from there, so I'm in California. That's the extent of my traveling. So the next trip I go is gonna be crazy. I'm so excited though. I'm so excited. Okay. Anyway, so I hope to make I want to make more like girly makeup videos because I still love that stuff, and I just like a lot of things. So I just think this channel is just gonna basically be a blog about my life before, my life before, and my life currently, and maybe some tips and things that have helped me stay healthy-ish, you know, and happy-ish, you know, yeah. So sorry for, I don't know, I guess I'm not sorry for anything. I just want to document this and, you know, notice the changes in myself. Sorry if I seem all like I'm just really nervous, but also, you know, just having, like, talking about that already does help. So, alright, we'll go on some adventures together. Cool.